Hi, this is Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to be creating a Mother's Day card. I'm going to be using this rose image, which is a PNG image from our digital stamp set, the Mother's Day Digi stamp. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color in my rose, and I'm going to be using these touch markers. I just got these from Amazon, and I absolutely love them. They're alcohol markers. So I picked the colors that I thought would be great for this, something similar, so I can have some light and dark. So I'm going to start with the light color, because I know many of you like to see me coloring. So I thought it'd be nice to have this light colored rose and then go in with some of the deeper colors. And so this actually has another tip here, the broad tip, as well as the fine tip. So I like using the fine tip for some reason. I'm just comfortable with it. I know it's quicker to use the broad tip, but I'm okay. So I'm going to go ahead and color this in. I try to go in the same direction. Sometimes I switch up. And I love this image, this rose, and I think it's going to be perfect for the card that I'm wanting to create. Okay, so I'm just going in here, getting some good coverage on this. And I don't know why, I like to color in sections. Not sure why, I just do, you know, so just do what you're comfortable with. So look at that. That looks like a rose itself, like a smaller rose. The nice thing about these digital images is that you can resize them. You can resize them the way you want. You can layer them if you want. It's just up to you. You can flip them. So they're going in different directions, which is really nice. So yeah, if you haven't given digital images a try, I encourage you to give it a try. And so this image is, or these images are available in our store, and there's 17 images including, which also includes the sentiments. So I'll show you that in a moment. And I'll leave a link below in the description. So I don't mind going out the lines on this, but I think I've trained myself to try to stay within the lines there, because I'm still going to end up cutting this out, so I don't have to really be so vigilant in coloring within the lines. That's really pretty. And when we start putting the darker color on, it's going to be even better. Okay, so this is one of those projects you can do, you know, just kind of sitting on the couch, print out a bunch of these. And I printed these, I can't remember what kind of printer I have, but it's nothing fancy. It's an old printer. This almost looks like a watercolor painting. Look how pretty that is. And I like the fact that I can resize these. Okay, so that's just the first layer of color. So I'm going to take one of these other colors that's like a medium one. And this is that 13 Scarlet. And let me just show you what this stamp set looks like. So you see I just resized the rose there. Made it a little bit bigger for my card. So I'm going to be having 2 roses on this card. So I already colored one in, and I'll show you what it looks like in a moment. Okay, so now I'm going to take this other one. I'll use the fine point, and I'm just going to go in starting in the middle here and just make some more outlines here. Right around these areas here where I think it would like overlap or have some shading or darker tones. So I'm just doing what kind of looks like it would be right, you know? So right around here maybe. So you see it starts to look like it's darker in there, where the flower would overlap with each petal. And the nice thing about this particular digital stamp is that you get, you know, I made sure we included mom, sister, daughter, wife, stepmom, friend, grandmother, sister-in-law, cousin, aunt, whoever we could possibly throw in there. So you can make cards for other people as well. And you could use these to do birthday cards too. I think that would be pretty. Or a spring card, or a card that just says thank you or just because. So you see our rose is starting to really look pretty good now. Starting to look like it has something to it. But you could have just left it the way it was. It's still been fine, but I just kind of like experimenting with these markers. And the line is already there, so all you're doing is just enhancing it with these. I think I'll just put a little bit on the outside too. I think that'll look nice when I put the card together. The coloring is just so calming to me. It's something I like doing, and I like experimenting with different colors, see how they turn out. See any other areas where I can do that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what happens when I try this color right here. Let's put a little bit in there. It almost looks similar to the other color too, so. Trying to go in these little corners here now. And this color almost looks the same, so that's okay. Kind of looks the same as the other color. So really simple and easy. Have fun with it and make it your own. There's a few spots that I left out there. I think I'm going to go back in with my lighter color again and enhance it a little bit more. Okay, let's see. See what happens if we go in with this color. Just making it even darker now. So I guess I'm kind of softening it up a little bit here. Just a little bit. Okay. So I can keep going with this until I feel like I want to stop, but just going to do a little bit more. Starting to really look like something. And I am by no means like a great colorer, if that's even a word, but I know I love to color, so I'm just having fun with it. Okay, so I think that's good. Just going to do a little bit more here and just get that color. Soften it up a little bit more. Let's see, it didn't bleed through my paper there. I thought that I would make some markings on there, but it looks like it's good. Okay, so I guess I can go ahead and cut this out, and then we'll start to put our card together. Okay, so we've got 2 roses here, and let's go ahead and start putting our card together. And I thought it would look really good with these colors. Okay, so this can come together really quick. So you can, I like how big those hearts are, or those roses are. And I'm gonna use those little hearts that I got in Happy Mail to add to my card. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our layers down. Okay, let's put these together here. How cute, those colors look perfect together. So that goes really nice with the roses. So this is one of those cards you can mass produce. Just make a bunch of them and then just start cutting them out. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some of this down here. Give a little bit of dimension to this. I think I better use my tweezer. That looks cute. Little background there. Okay, then we're going to take some of this now. This was from Dollar Tree, this wrap. And I'm going to put one across the top and one across the bottom. So this can be cut easily. So let's see, right about there. Just cut that off. See how easy it is to cut? So I wasn't sure how I would use this, but I think it adds to our Mother's Day card. A little bit of gold. That fits perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and lay this down. Add a little bit of bling in there, and this is so lightweight. So if you happen to go to Dollar Tree and you see some of this, you might want to pick some of that up. A little bit more glue there. And the good thing about this art glitter glue is that it will dry clear. A little bit more there. And we'll just go ahead and give this just a little bit of time to dry. And then if there's little spots that I left out here, I can just go in and fill it in here and don't have to stress about the glue showing through, because this glue is really awesome. Okay, so it's still drying just a little bit. So we're going to give that just a little bit time to dry. Okay, so we're going to now put our roses on here. We're going to layer them on top of these little gems. And I thought this would be nice to do. And this paper right here is not like a really strong paper, but it still works. I'm going to still use it. Since sometimes you just have to use what you have, right? So it's like a 65-pound cardstock, but it's working fine for this. I'm just gonna layer one here. Look how pretty that looks already. It's a super cute card. It's fun to make. And I'm just layering it right over, right here and here. Just both of them together like that. And then I'm going to take this and just round the edges a tiny bit here. Just a little bit. So I'm hoping you're getting some inspiration, even if you don't do a card just like this. Maybe this will get you to coloring or what have you. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to just make a little bit of an outline around here. Yeah, if you outline it with your markers, then you can guarantee that the colors would match, right? That's really coming together, so I'm going to stick my Mother's Day thing right there. And I don't mind covering up the bling, you know, it's okay. I can do it right here. I could put it right here. So it's all these different things you can do. Okay, so I am going to stick these on here. I'm going to add a little bit of art glitter glue to it. I'm going to stick it right on there. Right up in that corner. Put that right there would be perfect. Maybe I want that peeking out just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add my little hearts. Have a heart for Mom. And nice thing is you can do this in so many different colors. Make a bunch of these for a special mom. Maybe there's a mom in a nursing home that needs a card, right? Cut that little piece off right there. And look at that. Look how adorable that is. So now one of the other things I like to do is I like to have some of these cutouts to add to the back of my card. So let's see. I'll use this little polka dot one. Looks really fun. Just another idea. And this is from one of our stamp sets, our Happy Mail stamp set, with these super adorable images. Just add it right on the back of my card. I just stamped out a bunch of them, and I like to keep these on hand so that I can add it right here. And then I normally just initial it. Sometimes I initial it in the heart there, but since I already went in with a gel pen with the polka dots, it looks fun. Okay, so look how cute that is. Now let me show you on here. You can actually take your stickles. Let's see if I have enough in here. And you can just go around here and outline your, just right on those lines to add some sparkle to your roses. And that just adds a little bit more dimension on there. Look at that. I wonder if you can see this really good. It really, I don't know if it really does any justice on camera. I love these stickles. Someone said you could also use like Wink of Stella on there too. Just another good idea. Just add some sparkle. Look at that. Hope y'all can see that. That's going to look super cool once it dries. to the other one here. Yeah, I'm just tracing along the lines here. And this is the Stardust stickles. I think we have the diamond stickles, which look really similar also. So you can use either one. So I'm just kind of dragging it along here. Just add some bling to Mom's card. Okay, and we're just going to finish up right around here. That looks so cute. And I'll show you the one that dried. I do have a card here that did finish drying, so I'll show you that. But look at that. So that just adds a little bit more dimension. Here's the first card that I did. Look how cute that is, all dry. So I've got, I can do a bunch of these and send them out to my mom friends. Look how cute that is. So I hope this helped you. I will go ahead and put everything below. Don't forget, we have our Mother's Day digital stamp set, but you can actually use this for all different occasions. Lots of variety of flowers and words for every occasion on here. So, I mean, for everyone that would be a mom. So, wanted to make sure we included that also. So, go ahead and visit our Mindless Crafting store, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.